Hello, IGN. My name is Jose Otero. I'm here with Sean Finnegan.
How's it going, Jose?
And you are watching IGN Plays Live. And guess what? We're playing Destiny. Surprise. The 2.0 update went live yesterday, and we are going to jump into some Crucible matches. We're going to maybe run around the tower, do some PvE. And, of course, you can always participate in the action a couple of ways. First, on Twitter with the hashtag IGN Plays Live. Secondly, on Twitch. And lastly, on Google as well. On YouTube. You can also do this. So, Sean, what are we doing right now?
So, like you said, the pre-Taken King patch went live yesterday, including all sorts of manner of changes. There's
big and small.
Yeah, new strikes over from PS4 are now available on Xbox One. There's all sorts of changes to the weapons and the tuning and the balance and. Basically, we're just going to jump in and kind of get a sense of all of that stuff. Like, there's a lot to, like, we have to basically relearn the game, what was strong before may now not be as strong and all of that stuff. So we're going to go exploring and we're going to go kind of show you and give you a hands-on look at what all that stuff is like.
The great Galar nerf of 2015, as we like to call it.
Yeah, exactly. So I had some hands-on time with it yesterday. Like, Galarhorn is still strong, but it's not that. It's not, like, amazingly strong like it was before.
Small rockets are not causing as much damage as before. So
yeah, and you'll see that once we get into some strikes. We'll start out with some Crucible, I think. I'm running on my Titan right now, and you can see that, like, I don't know, everything looks the same, but let's go to the character screen real quick.
Let's do it.
So the big sort of difference between the Taken King and pre-Taken King, let's call it Vanilla Destiny, was the light level and the level system are now two different things.
Yes, but light level still plays a factor with attack and defense, right? Whereas your leveling can be independent.
Yeah, exactly. So you see here, I have light 164, which is most people come in after the transition to patch 2.0 at around 147, but I switched my mark here, which this is another small change, is that class items like marks, or like if you're a Titan it's a mark, if you're a Warlock it's a bond, and if you're a Hunter it's a cloak.
Yep.
Those were primarily cosmetic and faction based before, so for like reputation and stuff. Nowadays they add defense. Some of them will, in the Taken King, will probably have stats and kind of give you other sort of benefits. Here I have Mark of the Rising right now. I could up this and go from 130 defense to 150 with Mark of Favor, which would bring me up, as you can see when I switch here, it goes to 165 light. But 165 versus 164, not a big deal. And I hate the way this looks. I think this is ugly. So I'm going to go with this one. Titan marks are ugly, man. They're so ugly. Look at this. Like this one, the Cloak of, or Mark of the Exile.
So my bigger disappointment is to the right and maybe down. You have
this one.
Oh no, Mark of the Devils. What's above it? If you don't mind me asking.
Kellslayer one.
So that was the Kellslayer one that you did after a bunch of quests, and it's only 3 defense.
Yeah,
I was just
3.
Like,
all of a bunch of these are low. 30 defense, 30. Yeah.
So did you just buy that one that you're wearing right now?
No, this is one that I had from doing New Monarchy rep back in the day. And like when it comes to marks, I kind of like the smaller ones because they just they're not as. I basically want it to look like I'm not wearing anything there because otherwise it looks like a skirt. Like some of these bigger ones are just like what is this? That's a bath towel. Like that's a bath towel.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna run with this one for now. 164 light. I'm running with hard light right now. I've been messing around with all sorts of weapons because with the auto rifle buff, auto rifles are viable again in PvE now, especially 30% damage to AI combatants. That's awesome.
Clap. You want to clap.
Yeah, but I've been kind of switching between hard light, thorn, last word, which they killed it. Bungie killed my last word.
Oh no!
And
I
middle
guess they had
multi-tool.
the last word on that one. Sorry, I had to.
I guess they did. Yeah. So yeah, let's jump into it.
Okay.
We'll go do some Crucible first.
Got it. So hard light because auto rifles are back, and your armor suggests you have been to certain places that other guardians may not have been.
I have been to the lighthouse. Yeah. You can see that too by my. I haven't yet finished my Moments of Triumph, so I'm not sporting the new emblem like everyone else, but I still think that the emblem for Flawless in Trials of Osiris is the coolest one, which you'll see me using right here. I think it's called the Eye of Osiris.
Okay.
But yeah, I have a couple of people from my fire team joining me, so we're just going to get to some PvP. We're not running exactly a full crew, and I think that's just because, yeah, we're streaming in the middle of the day,
Okay, so we're playing on Xbox One. Game looks great regardless on either system. Why don't you start with some Rift, man? Rift is the new hotness.
Yeah, Rift is the new hotness.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump into that.
So Rift, if you didn't know, is a new mode that's coming with the Taken King. And of course, as Sean may have said, this is a Taken King preview of the competitive multiplayer suite. So you're getting all the maps for this week, which is awesome. And so Rift is a mode where you are sort of picking up an object that's at the center of the map and taking it into the enemy's base to dunk it.
Yeah, it's basically like Capture the Flag, although with a little bit of a twist. The flag is called the Spark. It takes a second to activate the Spark, and when you're a Titan carrying, or when you're a Guardian carrying it, you still have full access to your jumping and abilities and weapons. So it's not as if you're like just running with a flag and you can only melee.
Are you slower? Just
no,
out of
you're
curiosity.
same speed.
Same speed.
Yeah.
Okay. So would it make sense to sort of use agility boosts to help out the person who's carrying the Rift?
Totally. Or if Warlocks are great because they have. If you're using the Ram, they're a little bit. They're more armored than other classes, so that's more survivability. Titans, because they can charge. Like if they're sprinting and they can charge, that's more survivability. All the classes have sort of unique benefits to carrying the Spark. But yeah, once you pick up the Spark, it is on you and your team to kind of get over to the enemy territory and slam dunk it into their basically into their basket.
Yeah, which is cool because if you do it backwards, you get double the points.
Yeah, exactly. So you can run in forwards or you can go backwards, which, like Jose said, gives you double the points, and it also it emits a small explosion, so people who are in the area, opponents, get destroyed by it, which is like a nice little bonus as well.
Cool. So if you have questions for Sean, because he is one of our multiplayer, our Crucible masters, if you will, here at IGN. Remember, you can tweet at us with the hashtag IGNPlaysLive. You can also ask us a question in the comments on YouTube or on Twitch. We're trying to keep up with all three, and if we missed your question, just retype it really quickly. We'll make sure to get it answered.
Yeah, so
folks may be familiar with this map. I remember it in a few of the trials of Osiris, which we talked a little bit about earlier. Sean has some experience.
Yeah, this was the first map that was pretty... Oh my gosh.
Oof, what you got?
Yeah, right. The first map. I think this was the very first Trials of Osiris map, and people hate it because it's a lot of long sight lines and stuff. So you can actually see here they picked up the Spark, and now I have to. My team is supposed to stop the enemy runner, and it looks like he's right there.
Oh, don't choke! Come on!
Oh my God! Where's he at? Oh, there he is.
And
I got stuck on a ledge.
Dunked. No. Okay. I'm going to act like I didn't see that, but that's okay.
It happens, man.
Yeah, it happens. I've actually done a lot worse. Crucible is not so much my forte, but I still play it from time to time.
Yeah,
right,
I think
so the Spark is charging for the next 10 seconds, so they're going to get a chance. Sean's team's going to get a chance to run in and grab that. Ooh, you got two.
I can't believe I didn't get that guy.
Yeah, got the assist on there.
Well, so yeah, I mean, the other thing is part of the weapon tuning was a change to shotguns, which makes it basically shot package, which is one of the perks that's on my shotgun, is
got it.
not as good anymore.
Okay.
So it's I don't know, it's kind of getting used to a lot of new changes, you know.
Okay. So they got your Rift again, I think. So that's rough.
Yeah, we're struggling already.
Yeah. Basically, that's the only way to score, correct? Like, kills do not contribute to the score from what we can tell.
They do contribute, but just not nearly as much.
Okay, got it. You want to dunk that Rift. All right, Spark's charging.
Ooh.
A couple seconds. Sean's... This is the warm-up game. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, this is definitely, more so than the other modes. This is one of the modes that actually requires greater teamwork because you're trying to keep your flag carrier alive.
Yeah, well, and talking and playing is not easy. You can ask anyone, but you're doing a pretty decent job. So we got a question coming in from YouTube, and the question is from Ahmed Omar. Does Destiny feel different from year one? So far, does year two feel different?
Feel different? In terms of...
Well, I think what he meant to say is just in terms of, can you notice the changes? Because in terms of feel, definitely controls and the way, the gunplay works isn't really going to change. It's definitely more about that the UI has kind of been redone, and I think that might be part of what his question is alluding to. With these changes, what does the game feel like now? Does it feel better? Does it feel how different does it feel to you versus year one?
Yeah, so it's definitely it's definitely a noticeable change. Like, if you've been playing a lot in year one, you can definitely feel like, you know, you're relearning things. The gameplay still feels like the same good, smooth, fast gameplay. I would argue even, oh, this guy's got rockets. No. I would argue that the speed has been upped a little bit just because people are now getting used to sort of all of this stuff again. You know, like we're in a period of learning here.
Yeah, no, and in terms of like, you know, the ability to carry more bounties, I think, you know, is definitely a welcome addition, right? Like there was nothing more bothersome than picking up bounties and then be forced to a situation where you have to get a bunch done that day just to pick up more or etc. Like having extra slots is kind of cool. The way the UI has been redone is dope, but we still haven't seen a lot of how quests are supposed to work so far. Like there is one quest that you can get that's related to your class, and you can complete that and you kind of get a taste of what that's going to be like. But essentially quests still are sort of tracked. They have their own area, their own tab on the menu, so you can see, okay, what step am I on, what am I supposed to be doing. You can track up to 4 things in the UI, so that when you tap the home button or when you tap the was it over?
Yeah, we got wrecked.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's first game. But anyway, all those changes are definitely noticeable. In fact, I think I spent the first hour just dipping around, looking around at everything, going to the different vendors and seeing, oh, this is all the ships I've had. This is all the exotics I've had. And we actually have a video of that on IGN if you want to see. Like, I got Thorn.
Oh, nice.
Because I didn't complete the bounty, but I had it sitting in my bounties for a while, and I figured, well, why not?
Yeah, I had an Elder Cipher that was just sitting in my inventory for a long time that auto-completed, and I got myself Dreg's Promise. So all of those 3 weapons that you get from Prison of Elders, I now have all of them.
Nice. Okay. So what happens now to those weapons? Will that drop in the chest? Is that sort of the way it's going to go?
That's actually a good question. What do you mean?
Well, the Elder Cipher bounty is not there anymore. So does that mean the weapon that you would get because of that bounty, is that just automatically dropping from the chest, or is that...
No, so what happens is it, like, the quest is... Well, I mean, I guess... For those ones specifically, you just retrieve it from Varix over in the Reef.
Okay.
For other weapons like Thorn and stuff, I don't know how you get that. I imagine you just pull it from an NPC, like a reward, you know? But, yeah, I mean, that's how that is. And that's actually kind of nice, because there were people, you know, those bounties, not all of them are not all of them are easy, you know. If you're like in the middle of a 9-step sort of quest, it's cool to just like let it auto complete.
Yep. Okay. How much Rift have you played before this? Like, is this going really hard?
I played a little bit last night.
Okay.
I didn't actually have the chance to play Rift specifically at E3 or Gamescom before. I played Mayhem, which is the other mode.
Oh yeah, that's a fun mode.
Yeah, that's really cool. Crazy. That's where your supers all recharge really fast.
Yes.
And maybe we'll jump into that here. I'm just going back to the tower because I forgot to pick up all the bounties.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
Let's do that really fast.
And we can show off the tracking and stuff.
Okay. Let's see. Actually, while you're here, if you want to show folks something new or some of the new positions, this might be a good thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So let's see some of these bounties. Actually, did any of them change at all, or are they pretty much the same?
The icons changed. You'll notice now that like some of the wording is different, and also they require fire teams. So it's like complete any 3 matches in a playlist in a fire team of 2 or more players. Like before, there was nothing based about being in a fire team. And you'll see that a couple of these.
With randos and
it was more just like, you know, get 50 assists or get 50 headshots or get 25 Titan kills or whatever. You didn't need a fire team. Now it says like, now there's, you know, in a team, in a fire team of 2 or more, collectively defeat 25. So it's like more just group based.
Okay.
These ones are all pretty similar.
I grabbed those
ones.
this morning. I do like though that the PvE ones stack. So 30 precision kills, go to the right from that one. 30 precision, next one. 30 without dying, next one. 30 precision kills with a primary weapon. I think that's just really smart because I'm getting as much XP as I can quickly, because it seems like the bounties have always been Bungie's way of getting you to check in on Destiny and make some progress without having to invest too much time.
Yeah.
But for a lot of reasons, sometimes the bounties didn't always line up that way.
Yeah.
So you would end up kind of going, okay, now this is done. Let's go. Like it became sort of an endless to-do list a little bit.
Absolutely.
And it depends on your patience level, how you felt about that. So here we go.
So basically, I don't want to do this right now because I just want to show you that.
Yeah, but this is the quest for your bond, essentially.
Actually, I can do it on this. Yeah.
Your mark.
basically, yeah, like when you go to quests, this is a new tab in your inventory.
Yep.
You'll see that there are some quests here. Let me mute these people. You'll see here, or wait, on this screen, that the quests tab is brand new, and you can track sort of all sorts of different things here. But like these are the quests that are going to be available to every Guardian when you first come into the Taken King or into the pre 2.0 patch Taken King. I'm saving them because it says it grants you experience, and since I'm at the max level cap right now, I don't want to do anything unless I have the ability to level up. So that's what I'm doing.
Cool.
But yeah, you see Path of the Defender, Path of the Striker, Legend of the Titan. This is the one that's going to allow me to get my new subclass and stuff.
Okay.
So all that stuff is here. You can track these by pressing A on
So you
bounties.
didn't finish these yet?
No, I haven't even started them yet because I don't want to because like...
Well, you're not going to get the XP because you're at max level, right?
Right,
So
which is
that's
why I
one
don't
thing.
want to do it. Yeah, like
I did one of them and the other I'm like, okay, I'm going to... Like I did the Arcblade one last night.
Oh, okay,
and I
cool.
finished it. And then I was like, oh man, I just mixed out on all that XP. But I'm like, whatever. Like,
yeah,
I'll
see,
do
that's
this
my
later.
thing is like I don't want to do that just
Okay.
because...
So one thing that we didn't check yesterday that we could show folks really quickly, because you're right here. Go over to that kiosk way over there. So that's the abandoned quest kiosk, which I thought was a really interesting thing. Don't touch anything, because otherwise they will basically start one of these quest lines. So, for example, a Titan Rises is most of the main, like most of these
Right.
are tied to either main stories or House of Wolves or Nothing Left But the Fall or Against the Hive, the Dark Below
Interesting.
stuff. So you can basically replay those, and presumably you're getting XP for it.
Cool.
But it does get a little weird with the at least the Titan Rises,
Yeah.
because it's the opening stuff where it's like, go talk to so-and-so and
Sure.
grab the white weapon, equip the weapon. And so there's quests like that I was kind of disappointed to see are in there.
Right.
Because I'm like, well, I don't
Yeah,
want
why
this.
is this here? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do this part. Can we skip to the part where it actually becomes like really good?
But some of this other stuff is kind of interesting. Like the Black Garden stuff is a cool storyline.
Yeah.
I never finished the Dark Below quests just because, like, I didn't play the Dark Below when it came out, and some of them are really weird quest lines. Like, you have to
Yeah.
wait for Zur to arrive to buy some urn.
Yes.
And I was like-
yeah, there was definitely a lot of trial and error and patience. You need a lot of patience to get through some of the Dark Below stuff.
Yeah, these are the new collections. This is another big addition in 2.0.
Yep.
The ability to, like, instead of storing armor and weapons in your inventory or in your vault,
Yeah.
now they're stored here, and you can access them at any time with a shard or legendary
Yeah,
marks.
You just need legendary marks to basically generate it. These are the 2.0 and year 2.
Yeah,
basically
so
weapons. We
it's
looked at
divided.
these.
Yeah, it's divided into So there's you see the tabs appear: Collection 1, Collection 2. Collection 1 will have all of your Year 2 stuff, and these ones are obviously things that I haven't discovered yet.
Yep.
Year 2 versions of weapons I have discovered are also here. So
Red
Red
Death.
Death, Suros, Last Word, Invective.
Yeah, I saw
Thunderlord.
Truth at home. I think Truth is one of the.
Yeah,
year
Truth
2
is one of
heavies.
them. I don't have Truth. We
Yeah.
know that Galahorn is not one of these, at least
R.I.P.
yet.
R.I.P. All right.
And then if you move over to Year 2, you see that I have most, if not all of these
These are your ones.
discovered. Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, so those are that.
Very nice. All right, so why don't we head off?
Yeah, let's jump in.
And
do
so
some...
you're tracking those 2 quests. Do you want to add some more? Because you could add up to 4, I believe.
Yeah,
total.
you can add
Yeah.
up to 4 trackable ones. The other ones are just like win one match. So that's why I'm not tracking, because I don't need to see progress. I'm just going to win and it'll complete. But
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
like things that require multiple kills or multiple assists or whatever, I'll definitely track those. And it's
Cool.
really nice because you can access those just by going to, right there on that page, like on the ghost page, and you weren't able to do that before. So how about we try some mayhem? Where is that at here? Is mayhem not available? Maybe it's not.
Which one?
Mayhem.
Oh, it should be. We could check in a second. Did you not see it there?
I didn't see it.
Oh, maybe not. Did you head over to the gunsmith yet? Because we could do that later.
Oh, Arms Day? Yeah, we'll check that out.
It's Arms Day. I woke up this morning because it's Arms Day, and I'm like, yes. Then I ran up to him. You know what he gave me?
What?
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah, Destin said it's available. I mean, Dustin says it's available now. So
Yeah, it
or
looks like
Destin,
it's just
sorry, Destin
Rift.
Laguerre.
Rift,
Yeah, it's just
Control,
Rift.
Clash. Yeah, weird.
Guess not.
I thought Rift was... Or I thought it was part of that.
No mayhem till Friday, says Zaki Do on Twitch.
Bummer.
So, that's good. 9:13.
I feel bad for my fire team because I've muted them all so that they're not like yelling over us in the stream and stuff like that. But it also, I don't think they can talk to each other, which makes it difficult to PvP because communication is key to success.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially in this mode. But whatever.
You're gonna have to wing it.
We'll pub it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch over and we're gonna do a different weapon. How about that?
Okay.
We're gonna go back to Thorn. Actually, no. We're gonna go last word.
Okay.
Last word to me was the weapon in Vanilla Destiny. It was so good, and I lament every minute that it has been nerfed.
Yeah.
Were you ever a last word guy, or were you a Thorn guy?
No, I just got Thorn. Last word, I thought it was okay. I mean, I didn't spend a ton of time in Crucible. I'm starting to now, but it's mostly because I'm a little less competitive these days. Like I generally perform more PvE stuff. But with the right crew, I'll play Crucible for hours. Like that's kind of the other thing about it.
Yeah, that's the thing is when I play with my regular crew, we very rarely lose. Yeah. And
why don't you show off your ghost shell real quick? You may not.
Oh yeah, new ghost shell that I got from PvPing last night.
Cool,
a new change to the ghost is that they now add both defense and stats.
Yep.
You'll see it's not fully leveled up yet, but when it does get leveled up, it'll actually give you a unique little bonus, and these are different. Gosh, I hate how it always kicks you back to menus like that.
Because you're about to watch Falling In.
This is a cool new map though, but you'll see that like bonus to relic iron finding stuff, so that's there. This is the new tower map that takes place in the tower, which is really cool.
Yeah.
This is actually a really good meta multi-tool map, so I'm going to use that instead of the last word.
Fight for the spark. Take it into the rift.
All right, let's do this right. So this is a new map, I believe.
This is a new map.
Yeah.
This is called Bannerfall.
Nice.
Spark charging.
You can see the spark charging right there on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Yep, that's going to be the spot. On your left. There you go. Oh. Okay,
so I run
that off.
I run a really aggravating build for people to use. It's grenade heavy.
Oh yeah?
Because I have Armamentarium, which gives me 2 grenades.
Okay.
And then I use there's a perk called Aftershocks, which increases the duration which my lightning grenades like actually take. Like they just keep going.
Oh, they've got a runner. Okay, but is he moving up?
Not really.
Now he is. Switch. Oh man.
Oh gosh, that's hard light right there.
Yeah, I figured you were gonna switch.
Situational.
So Walking Dabs asked, is House of Wolves and Dark Below now free? I do not believe so. If you buy the Taken King, well, the multiplayer stuff from those games, I believe, is free. Like you can basically get access to those maps, but all the PvE content is not.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, defend.
If
so
you
when you kill the runner, does the spark drop right there, or does it charge back at center?
It goes back to the center right over here.
Okay,
oh.
They've got it again. No.
They're really on top of that.
Finnegan, what's going on?
Hey, I'm getting used to this just like everyone else, man.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I've heard stories of a very, very strong Crucible player, is all I'm saying. No, I'm just giving you a hard time. You'll be fine.
I mean, yeah, it's... Crucible's tough because, like...
You definitely need the teamwork, which you're not getting. Like, you don't have comms on right now.
Oh, yeah, I mean, my whole team is muted.
Yeah.
But, it's also just like... I don't know, you never want to just trade with people, and basically that's all I can be expected to do at this point.
Ooh.
They also added the headshot marker. I don't know if you can see that right there, Finnegan. Like it'll show you the gun and then a little bullseye.
The little bullseye?
Yeah, that's nice because headshots are important,
Yep.
and there was never previously an indicator for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, man. So close.
No, come back here.
Eventually, he'll stop running. And there we go. Oh, nice. There we go. That's the Finnegan I know.
You getting there? I just need to warm up.
Right, it's charging.
Heavy ammo inbound.
Give me that spark.
All right, you got it.
Live.
Taking the spark. Get to the rift.
I really want that heavy, but I do not have time to stay here. No.
Oh, no.
I got Fist of Havoc.
No. That's rough. So I remember for a short while, like you know, there was a. When did you decide to join the Destiny pool, and what kind of pulled you in? Because I know
So-
at first, like, we were pretty all divided around the office on it. I know I didn't join until Christmas break, when I really got a chance to sit down and play with a regular crew. What was sort of your reason to get in?
So it was when House of Wolves dropped.
Okay.
I had been playing like the Halo 5 beta for a while.
Okay.
And then it went away, and I tried to come back to Destiny, and I was like, it's just too slow. It doesn't really work. But I wasn't playing a shooter, and my PC was kind of like not that great anymore, and so I was just like looking for something competitive and fun to play, and I was like, hey, well, I didn't play The Dark Below, and now House of Wolves is dropping, so let's try that. And so I bought House of Wolves, and man, it is cool. Oh my gosh, no way.
Oof.
Enemy igniting.
Thought
I
that
can't
last
believe I
one
didn't
got
get
it.
that. So that's when I decided to come back in, and it just really surprised me, man. Like, by that time, the game had changed enough to where, like, there was a lot of stuff to do. Like, I thought Prison of Elders was really cool. The challenge in Prison of Elders 35 was, like, significant enough to where you needed to work up towards it.
Yep.
Plus, I hadn't done, like, Crota, and I hadn't really done Vault of Glass a lot. I'd done
Yeah,
Vault
yeah.
of Glass before, but not, like, significantly.
An excellent raid.
Yeah, so there was quite a few weapons for me to kind of, you know,
Enemy runner active.
try and level up and all that stuff. So that's kind of
Okay,
when I got
okay.
back into it.
Sure. Ooh, nice hit.
Yeah,
And he got dunked. All right. What's the deal with the spark?
we gotta wait for it to respawn.
Okay.
Charging.
Almost. Yep. Spark charging in 10.
So this isn't like this is hard light that I'm using right here.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's just golden gun.
Oh.
Uh, I got like people are I don't know. It's hard to get used to auto rifles again after using hand cannons for so long. Now they have the spark, so I'm gonna get up here.
Yeah,
and
just
try
a
and
reminder for folks
defend.
watching: if you own Destiny and you upgraded to 2.0, this multiplayer preview is just for this week.
Stop.
So once the Taken King is out, you are on your own, from what we know.
Yeah.
So you will not be able to play these modes or these maps.
What a cool gun, even if it's not that great. I don't know. I'm not sure it's not great yet.
Sure. Oof.
Oh
Did he live?
no, he died.
Okay. Let's say. All right, you got a
Gosh,
spark in
there's so
3.
many.
Heavy ammo on
Blade Dancer,
The spark is available.
and I'm so low on ammo.
Nice.
Stop the enemy runner.
Oh man, did you get him? Yes. Good stop.
Is down.
All right, you guys are down though. This
We
is
are.
looking rough. Yeah.
But if you score, it's actually significant. Oh, this guy's
nice
still
bump.
using Blink.
Okay.
Oh, he knew I was chasing him.
Yep.
Um,
So do you prefer the Titan over the Hunter in Crucible or no?
I'm better as a Titan.
Mhm.
I love the Hunter playstyle. I'm just like I'm still learning it to be like really good at it. And also everything is just like reset now, so like I have to relearn everything. So I'm kind of just like going back to Titans because I know that. Oh god, I
Oh,
do that
no.
a lot.
Enemy has the spark.
Blade Dancer,
Enemy runner stop.
kill him, friend.
Enemy runner stop. You guys gonna get to pick this thing up? Hope so.
No way.
Man, he did it.
Charging the spark.
Okay, you got a spark in roughly 10. Yeah, I definitely like the idea behind this mode.
Give me it.
Spark is available.
All right, you got it. Run it, Finnegan.
Run the
I'm
spark.
just like trying to avoid all the red that I can. I'm gonna make it. Maybe not. Oh, so close.
So close.
Spark runner.
So close. That's rough. It's really good, especially because you're running it into the enemy base essentially. So that's
Yeah.
like their spawn point.
And
you
it
know.
marks it too for you. Like it makes it very clear. Like
Where it
defend
is.
your area.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
where he's gonna be running.
Yeah. And you see who's carrying it. You see an icon for him on screen now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah. It may not be taken very seriously, but I do play a lot of Splatoon these days. They have a mode called Rainmaker that has a similar spin, where there's a weapon sitting in the middle of the map, and you have to run it into the enemy base to a certain spot.
Right.
And you also dunk it, believe it or not, but you don't
Oh,
dunk
that's
it
cool.
backwards. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna do my best to get like a dunk here in a second,
Yeah,
but
okay.
like we are struggling.
Enemy runner is down.
Okay.
How many times must I shoot people? That's the problem with auto rifles. I'm used to shooting people like 3 times with hand cannons before.
So I was going to ask you, when you brought up Skolas, especially level 35, were you running 35 before the change to 35, or did you specifically like latch on after they fixed it? Because at first Skolas was near impossible.
I wasn't geared enough to run 35 before they changed him from the burns. So I actually didn't even try it.
Yep.
But I had heard that was not really like the way it was supposed to
Sure.
be
Okay.
working anyway.
Your runner is advancing.
Go. I'm gonna clear him out.
Runner down.
We may score. No, we didn't score.
Ammo available.
Merciless 5-kill streak, but no score.
But no score.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, you're 5,000 points away, so if you get that dunk,
Yeah, if we get a dunk.
you'll take the lead.
Also, we just grabbed heavy, so that's.
Okay, so that's good. So Sparking 10.
Oh my gosh, so much stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot happening. This is very effects heavy.
Spark has arrived.
Ooh,
Rocket to the
rocket.
face.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Enemy
It
runner
happens. It
active.
happens.
Stop them.
Uh-oh. Enemy runner has it.
Enemy runner approaching the rift. Defeat is imminent. Enemy runner neutralized.
Nice.
I need to get down.
Oh. Were you hoping to fall off the ledge? Is that what?
I was trying to back off of it.
Okay.
Not quick enough though.
Charging the spark.
I'm gonna
All
try.
right. Let's see how this goes. Come on, Sean. Make a magic play here.
Spark ready.
I get owned by grenades a lot.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time. I feel
Jeez.
like I get wrecked by grenades most of the time.
Yeah. Oh, and there it was. Okay. It's all right. Good performance overall.
A stronger effort than
Yeah.
the last one.
Definitely. Yeah. And your relic iron sensor is almost ready.
And I completed 1 bounty.
Nice. Well, that's good. Ooh, check out that shell. All right.
Ooh, that's a nice one, intellect.
Yep.
You always want
plus 11.
intellect.
Yeah, always. Yep.
That's another one of the nice things that they changed on the character screen is like your intellect, discipline, and strength are tiered now, so
Okay.
that you can see exactly how much your gear is affecting it, and then also how much that effect actually has in terms of real sort of cooldowns and numbers, right? So like before, it was kind of just like you had an idea, you had to like time it out how long you wanted your or what the cooldown was, but now if you go to your character screen, you can see
Yep.
there's like tiers, and it tells you like tier 1 cooldown is 446, and it's like the more it goes up, like the less your cooldown is, which is nice.
Yeah, and I like that they're kind of showing you like the exact timers for everything. All right, last rift game.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
one more. Try
Okay.
and get a win. Try and get a dunk.
Yes, you're on Finnegan's team, and you can hear this.
Yeah.
What the heck, man?
Carry me, guys.
Let's do this.
Oh yeah. So the other thing is next week we'll be going into the Taken King like pretty extensively. We'll have streams Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Friday being the raid day, so that's going to be 11 to 5 on Tuesday, 1 to 5 on Wednesday and Thursday, and then 10 to 5 on Friday.
Which
so
is a day we normally don't stream anymore, but we're definitely making an exception.
yeah, I mean this is the day the raid opens. Me and my top tier A plus S rank crew are going to be going in
So
there
do
and trying to
not
figure it out.
Sign me up for that stream because I want to go in as blind as possible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
unless
well,
I'm
yeah.
on that squad, I'm not going to watch that.
Well, unfortunately, I know you're not because you're over on PS4.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, no, well, I have an Xbox character. Yeah, I
Oh,
have,
cool.
I have a 34. I just don't have any good guns on that character.
Right.
Like I just kind of played with friends socially, and it's been hard to kind of build up an arsenal there because you have to put more effort. And I'm just like, I But that said, I still have a pretty good time on there.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, it bums me out every day that there's exclusive content over on PS4, and that's where like a lot of players play, because I can't stand the controller for shooters. I really like the Xbox One controller, and most of my crew and just friends are over on Xbox One, and it's just like the place where I prefer to play.
Yeah, see, I've had the opposite experience where I feel like on 360 I was really good on the controller, and then when this gen I've been a lot more comfortable on PS4, which I did not think was going to happen. Like on PS3 I was terrible at shooters. I had to suffer through a few games.
I think shooters were terrible on PS3.
Well, I mean that Dead Space, right?
Yeah, it's just the sticks are too close.
Yeah, no.
But even on the PS4, like I find myself like kind of my thumbs hit each other when I'm trying to like, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I've been pretty good. I'm just not good at competitive. I need more time. More time always helps.
This is another one of the new maps.
All
it's
right.
kind of fun.
Yes.
It's really wide. Like the spark spawns right here in the middle.
Okay.
And then
you can just go out.
Oh my god. A bullet to the face.
Yeah, already.
No.
Ooh. Yeah, you got a guy on the left there.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like the map is, even if it spawns right there in the center, and that's like where a lot of the gunfire or the gunplay happens, like you can go way out wide and just kind of snipe into the into the center, and it's really tough to deal with.
So how do you feel about what's going on with attack and damage, and how they've sort of changed that, right? Like as of House of Wolves, the damage threshold went up to 365.
Yeah.
And then with 2.0, damage was revamped and everything. Right now, I think max damage is 170.
Yeah, 170 is.
Yeah.
The new sort of, it's based on your light and defense, or your light level is the new normalized level. I think it's a little weird. I wish they hadn't done that, just because you're so used to seeing your weapons at 365 and knowing that that's the max number. Oh no!
Oh no!
Get out of here!
And nice.
I wish they had just done the WoW thing, and like now your weapons are, you know, the new max for Taken King is 400 or whatever it ends up being. But
sure.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to see all your guns be like lower. Like they do the same amount of damage, but
yeah. Well, and I'm sure someone can tell me in chat if this is incorrect. But from what I could tell, Etheric Light is only bringing up the weapon by 10 points.
So, I can't remember if this is exactly their wording, but I thought Deej said that Etheric Light is just like not even a thing anymore. Like you can still use it to do weapons that were, you know, the House of Wolves.
Yeah.
But like other than that, you won't be able to use it for anything.
I still see it on a few legendaries. Like I never fully leveled my Black Hammer.
Oh, okay.
And so there's still a slot for Etheric Light there.
That allows you to ascend or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now the new thing, like
but
now
you
can't ascend
from
anything.
160 to 170. That's all it would do.
Oh, okay.
From what I could tell, but maybe that's only to that weapon.
Well, no, I mean that makes sense because 170 is now the max. But
yeah.
Jeez, there's like all sorts of red dots around me. I'm just like, radar's never really been helpful in this game.
That guy is just hanging out.
I need a. That's the other. Pulse rifles are very strong.
Yeah.
And I don't have a good pulse rifle.
No?
Yeah, I need to.
What's the one you're sort of seeking or lusting after?
Ooh, there's two. There's
Okay.
Hopscotch Pilgrim, and then
Okay.
there's the Messenger Adept version, which you got to get from Trials. I never got I never got either of them really.
Okay.
Like they just didn't. Guy's lagging.
Yep. Okay, you got him. But they got you.
Yeah.
Heavy ammo available.
Those are the two. Like pulse rifles, yeah, they're strong. I need to get this
Yeah.
handy.
Yeah, so I'm assuming Etheric Light will just be a thing until Taken King launches. Maybe after that, it either goes away. I mean, it's definitely not going to be needed because the new weapons are going to sort of scale upwards from 170.
Yeah, that's true. This is a rough match, man. I need to not be using hard light.
Okay, what are you going to pull?
Mida.
Okay, the Mida multi-tool it is.
Yeah, high impact, low rate of fire is kind of like what people assume to be not going anywhere. Oh no, I messed up
grab
my
a ledge.
jump. And I couldn't even super in time.
Yep, and the spark's up, and he's grabbing.
Enemy runner active. Stop them.
It's not a huge distance between the middle of the map and that. Ooh. I feel bad for that guy.
And he's still... I thought it
Yeah.
would run out by then.
I thought it would run out by then too. Ouch.
That's why I have my build, because I get a lot of post-mortem grenade kills.
Got it. Okay. So are there any auto rifles that you're also lusting after for PvP?
Yeah, so Necrochasm is... I don't know if it's a good PvP thing yet. I don't know if no one knows if auto rifles are good in PvP yet. Like,
Okay.
they're certainly more usable than they were before.
Yep.
But I don't know if they're good yet. It's kind of tough to say.
Got it.
But the word on the street is that Necrochasm is really, really good. And I definitely would like to try that. I need to go farm the bits, though, and stuff. We're still getting wrecked, man. This is hard. Oh, nice. Go Blade Dancer, that dude.
So, good friend of the show, Note-wise on YouTube, says that Derek Light has been confirmed not to return with Taken King, but it doesn't seem there's a way to dismantle it yet, according to him.
Yeah, I mean, materials have never really been dismantleable. But, yeah, I think that's one of the new things is like, what are we going to do with, how are you not dead? Sniping.
No! Are you a sniper at all in this game? Just out of curiosity?
Which is I'm just
Oh,
just
here
about
it
to do
comes.
that.
Prey death.
If they're gonna sit out there sniping, then so
am I. All right. Can't beat 'em, join 'em, says Sean Finnegan.
Exactly.
And we're here on IGN Plays Live. We're playing Destiny 2.0 Crucible matches. Right now, Sean is trying to hold his own in the Rift. It is hard work. Heavy ammo soon. Oof.
Heavy ammo on the way.
Oh, always double teamed.
Yeah.
Enemy runner advancing.
Some mobile players out there. So, a few people saying Necrochasm is still just not good.
Heavy ammo available. Spark runner down. That was
Interesting.
Okay.
Spark charging.
And which rocket launcher are you using?
This is the Ash Factory.
Oh, man.
Give me that spark.
There you go. Soon.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have Necrochasm. I just heard it was good.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
there's been like 10 threads being like, Necrochasm's good on Reddit. And I'm like, wait, what?
When?
You fight.
Yeah, exactly.
So fight. Enemy runner approaching the
Oh,
rift.
this is not the gun I need in this situation.
Alright, let's see how this one rolls.
Enemy runner ignited your rift.
Scored
Man,
on
this
us.
has not been a good day out for Rift for you guys. But that's okay.
Charging the spark.
Oof. Knife. I think your health was still pretty low.
No, but I mean, I should have killed him.
Oh, well.
That's
yeah.
like... That's one of those, like, okay,
You keep your composure
shotguns
very
are...
well. I would have turned into like a 4-letter word machine.
Oh, I mean, when I play competitively, like with my crew, I definitely do. Like,
Okay,
I'm kind of
okay.
just, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
kind of
You're
just
good.
pubbing it right now.
Yeah, I think I dropped a swear word once or twice on a stream. I think during the House of Wolves,
This guy's
actually.
so
There was an accident.
laggy. Oh, and that guy's blade dancing.
Not anymore. I was blade dying. Oh man, the runner's getting close.
Enemy runner neutralized. You're not playing to your potential, Guardian.
Bummer.
Don't give
And you
up.
got some judgment with that loss. Damn.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah.
You're not playing to your potential, Guardian. It's alright. It's alright.
Shax has been saying some weird stuff too.
Is he?
Yeah, like he's been. If you really listen to him, he'll say like hilarious things. Like, there's definitely one time when I heard him be like, he said something like, "I want to be out on the battlefield. I could be killing Cabal and ripping Fallen's heads off and stuff." And then he pauses for a second. He goes, "I've been watching too much Crucible."
Yeah.
And I'm just
Yeah.
like, okay, getting a little meta there.
A little bit. Alright, so what do you want to check out next?
Let's jump into some strikes.
Okay.
See if we can get the new strike playlist on up, and then we'll test some weapons out there. Again, auto rifles
Yeah.
are
Should we go over to check the gunsmith now? Just
Oh
quickly?
yeah. Let's take a
Why don't
look
we
at
go take
Arms
a look?
Day.
Yeah, it's Arms Day, so this will be a recurring thing. in
Yeah,
Destiny?
once a week. This is like the new Wednesday thing. Like I
Yeah.
think it happens. I think it happens on Wednesday, but then you get your thing like a day later, or I don't exactly know how it works. But
Mhm.
basically, you go to the gunsmith and you can take like it's a white weapon, but it's like a prototype
Yep.
for some weapon that you can get in the future. And you go out and you complete like a bounty or two or however many, I don't exactly know, we'll find out, using this weapon. And once you complete the bounty and turn it into the gunsmith, he'll reward you by sending you or mailing you or postmastering you that weapon in its legendary form.
Nice. Okay.
So it's like a guaranteed way to get a legendary. And it's a weekly thing, so it's kind of cool. But we'll see if it, what this bounty is actually like.
Sure. All right, let's check it out.
And I actually think he has a pulse rifle. Like a pulse rifle prototype,
like
so I'm going to
something-
grab that. Yeah.
Something, you want a pulse rifle.
Yeah, pulse rifles are strong, man. They're strong right now. What is that ship? That ship looks cool.
Which one?
Bottom right.
Bottom right? Yes. Yeah, I have seen that one. Surprised you're not rocking one of the cooler, I've been to Mars and walked away with this fancy spaceship.
This
Mercury,
is
excuse me.
fancy.
Mercury.
That
and,
is it.
I got the fancy spaceship. No,
Oh, that's the Prison of Elders
yeah,
one.
that's a vanilla old. I have that ship.
Oh, you do?
I was expecting some Finnegan exclusive.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah.
That's the reason I use that ship is because it's the hardest one to get.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll in. See what this is about.
Yeah. So these are the
Ooh.
prototypes right here. It
Okay.
says field test weapons.
Nice. All right. So
You see that they're also part of the new foundries like Omalon, Haka, Suros. Those are the three that they kind of teased. This one's a fusion, a pulse, a rocket launcher.
Got it.
And you can see the benefits here, but it's just not. I don't know if these actually change when you get the weapon, but
Okay.
these are just the perks that are on them right now.
These are 150 attack.
Yeah, so they're not fully
base
leveled.
form. They're not fully leveled.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that
that pulse
one.
walker?
Yeah, and see
Hake test.
how this actually works.
Okay.
Watch where you point that thing. Guardian.
Okay. Data gathered. Does my light go down from doing that?
Probably because you're
Yeah, it
average.
does just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, it just says data gathered, which means that we're gonna go kill stuff in the world.
How many can you take from him?
It says one. You can
Just
only hold
one.
one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm gonna have
Where
to
should we
work on
go?
this later. Good question. Have you run the Nightfall yet? Have you run the weekly? You want to run one of those?
Oh, that's actually
Yeah,
Let's
why
do
not?
that.
Use the stream as your opportunity to get your things done.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday Destin and I were doing a bunch of stuff. Although not together. I was trying to get him to run the Nightfall, but he was pretty busy working on some other stuff.
Who do we give the boot to?
Oh, man. We're going to have to boot two.
We're just gonna the last two who joined.
Yeah, sorry, guys. We'll see you soon. All right. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, even the way that I love how they could just retcon the map to space. I thought that was pretty fun.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, it's like, oh, the rift is over here now.
Solar and void. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, I need to switch over to all my. I have a different set of gear for.
Yeah, you're wearing PvP focus gear
Yeah, this
right
is
now.
my PvP gear.
Mhm.
Now we're gonna switch over to my PvE gear.
Okay. Wasn't Zerg just selling that helmet like a week ago?
I think he was, yeah.
Something dark stirs in the depths of the Hellmouth.
Oh, we didn't get one of the new strikes.
A hive abomination bred for
No, I don't think the new strikes are. Oh, you want to try the strike playlist to see if we get one of the new strikes?
Oh yeah, we're doing the Nightfall. Right.
Yeah, we're on Nightfall, dude.
Oops.
There we go.
Yeah, I do want to test on the new strikes. Malkowitz was playing them yesterday, and he said that one of them is really cool.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Which one I don't remember.
Okay. Someone just asked about why the Nightfall is now categorized as very hard, and that has to do, believe it or not, with your light level, I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
So even though Sean right now is max level, his light level dictates sort of his chances of how easy or difficult it's going to be, because that's basically his damage output and his defense. So hang on, can you hit the button to bring up your ghost? So when you die, I believe they show across the top what the light level, what the recommended light level is for this encounter, but only if and when you die. So, well, why don't you run through for now and we'll see.
I do just want to kill a few of these dudes.
Yeah, no, go for it.
And see how much.
What gun? Oh yeah, you're rocking the gun you just picked up, correct?
Hey, you can hear Nolan North.
Yes. Very 343 like 343 Guilty Spark like performance.
Kinda,
to me.
yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of blowing my mind a little bit. I'm just like, wait, that's Nolan North? I wouldn't have been able to tell.
I just want to see how much that actually gives me.
Yep, for sure. Okay,
Oh,
that was fast.
yeah, I'm at 50% already. I killed like 3 dudes.
Yep. Interesting.
I wonder if that's not just the only, if that's not the first, like if there's multiple steps.
Yeah, like last night we were running Prison of Elders 34, and the recommended light level I think was 170, which was really surprising for us. We were like, we don't have that.
Oh my god, I might die.
Okay, so recommended light is 160.
Oh, okay, so
For
I'm right.
this.
I'm right about there.
Yeah, I'm surprised though they don't show that when you're up in space. Like I've only so far seen that here, unless maybe when you mouse over something it shows it, but I haven't been 100% sure what's going on there. How you like the gun so far?
It's all right. I can notice, like, I definitely notice the like the reload speed and stuff is slow, and the recoil is not that good. But
Yeah, yeah.
it's unleveled, so I mean, what can I really expect?
Yep, for sure, for sure.
We need to get through. I'll try to open that gate.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird, man. Like Nolan North's a great voice actor. I think the problem is more with the script.
Hive rooms said to be uncrackable.
Okay, so this is gonna kick off.
Hmm.
Do you always go up here for this portion?
I usually stand here or here. Yeah. See how my radar changed?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure why that is either yet.
Yeah, yeah.
I know that, like, I know that some abilities or some, like, talents allow it to happen, like, when you activate something. I just don't exactly know what yet.
Sure, sure.
Here's
That might be
Calamar
that
again.
new rocket launcher over there. That.
Oh, yeah,
your
it looks like
teammate
he's
using.
carrying one of the prototype ones.
Yes, yeah.
The Suros rocket launcher.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize this one, though, right?
Oh, of course. Everybody does. Galler nerfed.
Exactly.
It's okay. It had to happen. Or so I keep telling myself. Oh. Still pretty strong, though. I mean, it can kill
Yeah,
most
it's
things
still,
in one hit.
it's still strong.
Alright, there you go.
Oh, my God.
This is not looking good, Finnegan. What happened?
Whoa. Am I not using Armor of Light?
I don't think it was. That was your bubble, yes?
Yeah. No ammo.
Run. Retreat, Finnegan. There we go.
I'm starting to sense.
Yeah, normally I'm using Armor of Light so that I'm, like, invulnerable inside that bubble, but
Sure, sure, sure.
I may have had it changed up from the raid or something.
So Reddit has put together an awesome field test weapons guide. So if you're interested in finding out everything you need to know about week 1, you should check that out.
What does it say about the one I'm using?
So I'm going to check that out right now.
Haka Pulse Rifle is the one.
Okay, Haka test. It says a sniper rifle. Level up, get double kills. That's pretty much it. So earlier you
What?
had gotten a double kill, so that would explain why you jumped to 50 so quickly.
Got it. The gate's opening.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Now that you mention that, he sounds like 343 Guilty Spark. Like, that's all I hear.
Yeah, right? No, it's serious. Yeah. Yeah, it's recommended to go to Siege of the Warmind and just take some shots at the Thrall. You'll be done in no time. So it is a double kill machine. Just one though right there. Oh, we're just trying to get that Nightfall done, so we could always farm this later. Hey, you did it! Alright. Alright, if you're just joining us, this is IGN Plays Live, and Finnegan is out on the front lines playing the Nightfall right now and giving the Hake test a spin, which is a new weapon you can get on Arms Day.
Which
Go
I just
on
completed.
Over. Yeah, talk to the gunsmith. He just completed it, so...
We're getting closer.
And we're getting closer to the boss, so this should be over real soon.
Yeah, I'm going to test out Hard Light here. Again, like there was an overall buff to PV, or to auto rifles, but there's also a PvE specific buff to auto rifles that, increases all damage done to AI combatants by 30%. So we're going to test that out, except there's a wizard behind me that I was unaware of. And see how that works. I keep forgetting that we're in the Nightfall and not in the Strike, so I'm kind of like running through.
Yeah, I've noticed. I can't wait until I can get some of these armor buffs for the burns.
Yeah, for sure.
I cannot wait until I can run around the stage and not worry about like void damage or things like that. Yeah, but you're almost there. Just don't choke at the end, man. We're on stream.
We won't wipe.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see how this works.
Well, at least it's chained up.
So you're gonna save him for last, right? Do the smart thing.
Yeah, usually clear some of the ads just because like the boomers do.
Yeah, just don't get close. I accidentally triggered him last night and that did not go well. Get a galley on that. Or not. Oh, when did you switch rocket launchers? I didn't notice.
Oh, in order to put on the Hard Light, I had to...
Oh yeah, that's right, you switched over. Alright, you got your Blessing of Light.
It's okay.
Well, he's still... He's about to unchain himself. And there it goes. How long is that shield gonna hold? I remember it's
A few
void.
more seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Oof.
You don't want to get down over here?
Yeah,
Also,
I would
wanna-
get back into the left if I were you.
Just to like speed this up, I want to switch back to my Gallahorn too. Maybe once I finish all my ammo.
Okay, close, close. You almost got him.
Ooh,
No!
where are you, Racer?
Alright, he's sticking back. Oh man, it is not looking good.
That was close.
Yeah, that was very close. Nice job though, Razor. I think we just lost Razor.
Yep. We're gonna have to do some running around here.
Oh man, yeah, just stay there. It's good play. Kick back, wait.
No.
Oh, Finnegan. Okay, you got him. Well, that's gonna do damage. Alright. And that's over.
I didn't have a chance to switch back to my Gallahorn.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. It's gonna be interesting when the XP buff goes away with Taken King for Nightfall.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just seeing what that's gonna do. I mean, and I respect their reasoning behind a lot of it, right? Like, I mean, we had sort of, we saw through the update that they just kind of didn't like the idea that people were forced to play the Nightfall as early as possible to have that XP buff as long as they can. Maybe they noticed behavior-wise people were just playing it at the beginning of the week or not playing it at all after a reset.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely was one of those people who, as soon as the reset happened, I did the Nightfall, and then, like, that was like, you had to do it first, you know?
And same thing with Strange Coins, sort of coming out of the weekly, like the fact that you're not getting 9 guaranteed Strange Coins a week. Also an interesting change. All right, well, your purple sensor is looking good. Your Relic Iron sensor is done.
Yeah, I
got
finally
that
finished it.
leveled up.
Oh!
And we've got an exotic, no backup plans.
Which I don't have yet, which is interesting.
Okay, that's cool. I think I have those on Xbox. They've got like the holographic looking thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
They're okay. No backup plans.
Mm-hmm.
There are better. Like, I'd rather use Rune Wings.
So you're saying you'd rather use them as a backup plan?
Yeah. they're the backup plan.
That's what you're saying. All right, fair enough. All right, where to next?
Well, we're going to go turn in the gunsmith thing.
Yes.
And see what happens with that.
Okay, cool. Let's go for it. Some folks were saying you can grab all 5. You may try to do that real fast.
All 5 prototypes?
Yeah.
It says? Okay. I'll
Just
check
give
it out.
a shot. You never know.
Yeah. Because, yeah, when I picked it up, it said you could only carry 1.
Oh, wow. No, I misread it. So the Hake test you were using was the pulse rifle. It was actually make precision shots.
Yeah.
So that is a pretty easy perk to get, especially when you think about the bounties that are all precision shot based as well.
Yeah.
So I might try that when I get home.
Shoot people in the head.
Easy
Or
thing to
I
do in
guess
Destiny when it's PvE.
If you're the Vex, then in the
Oh,
stomach.
yeah, in the stomach. Yeah, that's true. All right, so we're headed back. What's some? Is there any sort of cool gear you're like you got some fun stories attached to? Either that proud moment where I was like, yes. For example, did you get Gallahorn before? Everyone can have a Gallahorn?
Yeah, I did get Gallahorn before. That one's a funny story just because, like, I don't know, Alfredo had gotten 9 Gallahorns before I got my first one.
Friend
and
of the
like,
show, Alfredo Diaz.
yeah, like a bunch of people I know, not just Alfredo, but like it was a lot of people I knew who were in my fire team were getting Gallahorns all over the place. Like Brian Malkowitz, who is a fellow
What?
IGN guy, got 2
What?
Gallahorns before I got.
Now I know why I don't talk to him.
Yeah. He got 2 Gallahorns before I got my first one, and then I remember like just 1 week doing the Nightfall, and I did it on all 3 characters, and
Gunsmith. Sorry.
and on my first character I got a Dragon's Breath, and then on my second character I got a Dragon's Breath, and then on my third character that's when I got it,
Okay.
the Gallahorn, and I
Nice,
was like,
nice.
thank God.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, so what does this mean?
Already tested.
So that's the thing is like, hold on, it says complete though. What do I have to do?
Looks like.
Hold on, let me check the postmaster.
No messages. But a decoherent engram.
I don't know, man. Maybe I have to not equip it.
Yeah, I would take it out of the equipment slot. Although that may not matter, turning it back in. But let's see.
Let's get you back out there.
No? Seems
I
to be
don't know,
fine.
man.
Just grab the others while you're at it. Grab a.
Let me give you some tips on this one.
I see you got a Hake test sniper rifle. Got a few sniper rifles and a fusion.
See how it says you can only hold 1 at one time? I guess
maybe
it's only on
that's equipped.
some of them.
Yeah, maybe that's equipable.
It says that this
we'll
one
see.
1 at one time.
Yeah.
Maybe they just mean of each type. I don't know.
I remember when the gunsmith was like, that was the character you never talked to again.
Oh yeah.
Like you start the game, hey, let me get this weapon. Okay, level 20, I'm out. It's nice knowing you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't see what the.
Well, you got some options there. Head on over to Quest real quick. Let me just see something. Is there anything on that tab? Sorry. Just want to see if you have anything there. No, just the stuff you had before. Go back to weapon real fast. Interesting. So we're kind of stuck So if you've done this before, because this is our first time, and you know what Sean should do with the weapon, now is the time to share. You can tell us on Twitch or on YouTube.
Yes. How do I turn this in? It is completed.
Definitely don't want to dismantle.
Can you even do that? Should I
Yeah.
try?
So some people think that the
No, you totally can.
yeah, don't.
I almost did.
It's gone. So it looks like you just earned rep. Some people are saying.
Well, then what do I do with the weapon? Surely it doesn't. Oh, hello, group of people.
So if you you don't trade them in per se, if you rank up, you'll get an Arms Day package. So you already earned it pretty much when you completed it. That's coming from Banshee 26 and the Light Devil 12.
Okay. So what do I do with the weapon, though? Do I have to dismantle it, or do I have to hold on to it until I get the weapon? I feel like that's weird, right? Like it says completed. Like I can't. It can't just sit there.
Yeah, you would think you would just hand it back in. At least I would assume that.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Congratulations, you'll get a package in the mail," or something.
Yeah,
like
just
that.
keep it. Like,
Yeah.
play it safe. Some folks said dismantle, but I don't know. The internet is a strange place for advice because sometimes it's reliable, sometimes it's not.
Let's jump into some strikes and play with the rest of the weapons.
Looks like it's keep it or dismantle. Some folks have done either or.
I wonder how long it takes. I can't remember. I think they specified how long it takes to get your reward after completing it, but I'm not sure. I think it's like a day or two, or maybe at the end of the week or something like that.
Okay, just wait for your Arms Day hookup, and you'll be fine. But you can toss it in a vault if you don't want to hang on to it in your.
For now, I got some space.
Yep.
It's new
Alright.
Vanguard playlist.
Yes. All right, let's do it. So I thought this
What?
was kind of a slap to me a little bit. So you got your 2.0, your fancy schmancy, like I'm ready to go, and then you got a level 20 strike playlist. And I was
Yeah,
like, really?
why?
Why? But that's all that's available, so you should jump into it and just see what you get.
Bummer. Some people are already getting level 40 like class drops, like bonds and marks and
Yeah, so if you
cloaks
finish
and
the
stuff.
quest line that you have, that's what you get. Slight spoiler.
Oh,
Vanguard,
okay.
yeah, they give you I have an arc cloak that is basically level 40.
How much experience did the quest? Was it a single quest or was it like a quest line?
I wish I knew how much experience I gave up, but it was a quest line. So
Okay.
it started with get 50 kills, then you took it back. Then he's like, okay, this time do this. You take it back. I think on the third or fourth trip, you get your cloak, but you get experience each time you turn it in. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to weigh whether or not it's worth it to wait. I don't think it is because you can't use it until you start leveling up anyway. But at the same time, it's kind of nice to have it and see it and
Sure.
also just do the quest. But yeah, I mean, obviously my subclasses are maxed. That's not really a big deal. But just the, I don't know. I really, really want my third subclass because I'm going to be a Sunbreaker and throw flaming hammers at everyone.
Sure. No, and if you're just joining us, this is IGN Plays Live. This is our second hour of streaming. Sean Finnegan is at the controls. We're playing Destiny with the 2.0 update on Xbox One. Sean right now is on the Strike playlist. I'm almost tempted to ask you to get your crew together to just run Crota really quick, because Crota's such an easy raid to run through.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything at Crota you even wanted to look at or get?
If we did Crota normal, I still need a black hammer.
Okay.
But no, not really. Other than that.
Omnigul is wicked and desperate.
Yeah, I got
Let me
my
see if
black
I even
hammer.
have the crew.
Are they around?
Yeah, there's enough.
Okay, you got people.
I guess I should be using.
What are you gonna switch to? Hard light?
Well, I'm gonna switch to one of those test primary things.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Oh, I don't have
no,
a
they're
primary.
actually subs. So sniper rifles and a fusion rifle.
Good
Okay, so
old
let me look that one up. What's it called?
Fatebringer. That one is Omelon Test FR1.
Okay,
the
so
fusion
get
rifle.
kills in Crucible. Yeah, sorry.
It's all
You
right.
can go to Clash later and get that. Is there anything you don't need to go to Crucible for? So the Hake Test A sniper rifle is the one to get double kills. And the rocket launcher, to level up, you have to kill high-ranking enemies. So yellows, essentially, upgraded enemies.
Got it.
Yeah, all that handy-dandy info, thanks to the lovely people at Reddit at r/Destiny the game. It's an awesome community there.
So this one's specifically for PvE. I mean PvP.
PvP, yeah, you gotta get those double kills. It's a nice looking weapon, I'll say that.
Yeah.
The hive infestation is
Alright,
spreading.
here comes your hive. You've awoken the hive, Finnegan. What are you gonna do? Have you heard that line yet?
No, I haven't gone back to the story yet.
Okay, you need to hear that line. I think everyone who's played Destiny Year 1 needs to specifically go to that mission just to hear that line. It's very different. Even Destin was like, he just kind of says it. Like he's like, it's
supposed to yell it.
It's not quite as not quite a Dinklebot performance, but it'll do. Yeah, good old Fatebringer.
I love Fatebringer,
Yeah,
and I'm so
sad to let it go. Yeah,
that
same.
it's-
Moment of silence. Actually, no. Just do what you gotta do.
It's just so good. Right, I'm gonna switch out
Alright,
of
so
that.
IGN Plays Live is a stream that you can watch typically every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for 2 hours. So that's 1 o'clock Pacific time to 3 o'clock Pacific time. However, next week we're making an exception. It's all about the Taken King hype right now here at IGN, and so we will be playing pretty much from Tuesday on every day, 4 days.
Yeah.
4 days of streaming.
Yeah.
You heard it here. 4 days of streaming. That's 6 hours or more. That's 8 hours. 2 hours a day? It's insane.
Bunch of hours
Why
a
are
day.
we doing that?
Because it's going to be awesome. And
I have
there's a lot
work
of
to
stuff
do.
to do. I'm trying to use this sniper rifle.
Yeah, and of course you can look
Ugh.
forward to reading what we think about the game as well next week when it comes out. We'll be having a lot of conversations here on IGN about it.
Push forward, Guardian.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Taken King also just because on the podcast we do about Destiny, one of the segments that disappeared as time went on because we started to run out of cool things to do, cool new things to experience in Destiny was each week on the show we would start off with what was the coolest thing you did in Destiny this week or what was the coolest
that's
thing
cool.
you got.
The
And that all went away because Dustin was like, one day Dustin just goes to me, I got every weapon, there's nothing left. And I'm like, okay, Dustin, you got it.
So a new returning segment on Fire
Yeah,
Team
we'll
Chat.
be back. We will be back. We will totally do it.
Yeah, there's going to be, if the streams and stuff are to be believed, there's going to be as many weapons in the Taken King to collect as there were in Vanilla Destiny, which is going to be, that was a huge amount, right? Like, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
We're going to be hunting a lot of weapons.
So Rusty Canadian asks, how long do you think Taken King is going to last compared to Dark Below and House of Wolves?
I mean, there's no telling, but I think a lot longer based on just what everyone's saying about how big it is and how much stuff there is to do.
Yep, and how much they're asking for it.
Yeah.
One would hope. One of the arguments of contention definitely with House of Wolves and with Dark Below was sort of how much you were paying for it versus how much story there was to actually play. I'd argue with Dark Below, you had to factor in Crota. Crota was the coolest part of that easily.
Mhm.
Probably the only cool thing that was in there. Although then when you found out you needed radiant material to level up those Crota specific, remember those days?
Yeah, that was
Dark, the darkest days in Destiny history. That was seriously the Dark Below. It was.
aptly named.
Yeah. But then, it's kind of turned around. I felt with House of Wolves, it was definitely more about, like, speedy progression. I wrote the review for IGN.
And you'll be reviewing Taken King too, right?
We'll be reviewing Taken King. Yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Gonna have to play a lot of game. But I've thrown a lot of hours to Destiny so far. I'm really excited for King's Fall, man.
Oh yeah,
That's got to be the thing that going in. I already have a blind raid group set up, or we're in conversations. We definitely want to go in blind, no one knowing anything, and see how and if we can figure it out. But the big question is, are we going to get there week 1 or not? Now I know IGN is going to get there week 1 or not, whether I like it or not. So I might have to join you guys, but if not, I definitely want to join my normal squad.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be in the raid on day 1. Whether or not we complete it on day 1, that remains to be seen. Fredo and his crew did it on day 1, right, back in the day? Crota.
I remember that. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Especially like having to figure out the first part of Crota of Blind must have been just, like a nightmare. But that was a really good time. I still love the first 2 sections of that raid. I feel like later on it does get a little easier.
Mhm.
But man,
That's a fun raid. Yeah, I mean they're all fun. Like that's what's so cool about Destiny is like stepping into those kind of more complex problems and trying to figure them out for yourself. That's a lot of fun, and I really am looking forward to that opportunity here because I never had the chance. Even when Vault of Glass came out, I jumped into a group and people were like, "All right, so this is what you do." I mean, I jumped in with Alfredo,
Yep.
and he was like, "All right, so this is what you do," and we kind of just like did it, and it was easy. Same with Crota. I've never had to like figure it out on my own.
yeah. No, I had the same experience. Like my first time raiding was with a bunch of folks in media who took me along, and I'll never forget it too because they were like shouting like "pits," like so I would like jump over, and it was pretty intense because I didn't know what to expect. I had already run Vault, but I had not run Crota yet.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. Crota hard though.
Crota hard was tough at the beginning.
Oh man, that first week. Yeah. Although of everyone in my group, I had the best luck that week. Like I got Abyss Defiant. I got.
Oh man.
I got a bunch of FZM Racer. Why?
Wrecked by a poorly timed bubble.
Yeah, not the worst. Funny how that works.
Wow, I'm getting owned in here.
Yeah, you may want to run out.
I'm just gonna. Oh, hopefully they don't res me real quick. Yeah, like I said, Armor of Light, best thing ever in that situation.
Yep. So I wonder, for folks watching the stream, what are you most excited about with the Taken King? Like, are you looking forward to Crucible? Are you looking forward to the raid? Are you looking forward to the story? Or the idea that maybe, Destiny will actually have somewhat of a good story for once?
I hope.
Let us know. Like, we'll read those. As long as they're not too salty.
Oh.
Yeah, like, I think I'm just most excited for a new raid. Like, I want to experience that.
Yeah, I would say me too. Do you think this sniper is one of these ones I can use in PvE?
Hake test, right? The Hake test sniper. Yeah, it is the Hake test sniper. Get double kills. Yeah, Hake test A.
What does that mean though?
Double kills, man.
Like, just 2 kills in a row?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And not get hacked. Not get Hassan chopped. So we got a couple of responses. Alex ATLQ says the raid. Daniel Jr. says story. Flaming Vortex says story. Super Nick is excited for the Crucible.
Yeah, new Crucible stuff's gonna be really cool. Mayhem, man.
You're all about that Mayhem, aren't you? Like,
Mayhem's,
that's the mode you played at E3.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. It's aptly named, let's put it that way.
Okay, yeah, because, Super Energy is constantly recharging, no?
Yeah, it's really recharging, too. Like, I think without any kills or assists, it takes like 40 seconds to recharge, and that is pretty crazy. I need a second one.
Yeah, it's even interesting to see what they're doing with the Dreadnought and controls.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just giving like a lot more purpose to, instead of just activating, the same missions you see all the time. Oof.
Oh, I missed.
He's bobbing and weaving, the Omni Ghoul. Mortal Redskin says the Crucible in the raid. So some feedback for you. Light Devil 12 says the easiest way to complete the double kills is to go to Dark Beyond mission, where you'll awaken the Hive and just shoot the Thrall, wipe and repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember I used to do that for one of Eris's bounties a lot. I can't remember which one. I
Yeah,
think it was the Fusion Rifle bounty.
I think it was for that one.
Yeah, there was a Fusion Rifle bounty I used to waste time on, and then I just stopped doing it. But if I remember right. So Drew Blood 18 asked, do orbs drop in Mayhem? Do you remember?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. On Twitch, Hello Exactly says the new types of enemies and quests are the reason he's excited. So especially, like, we haven't talked about that. The new enemy types are going to be cool.
Yeah, they're interesting to fight. Like, it's not, you know, it's not like you're fighting just reskinned enemies from the game that you know and love. Like, they're different, and they're difficult to fight. Like, it took me a second to be like, oh, I'm not doing this the way I should be doing.
Yep.
I'm just gonna stand here and finish this guy off. What are you excited about, Jose? Besides, I mean, you know the raid, obviously.
Yeah,
but
no.
I will not take this transgression lightly.
I mean, I don't know. I have very moderate to low expectations on story. I will say that much. Like, I feel like there's a lot of proving left to be done in terms of the type of story. And I've seen some write-ups that are kind of giving it high praise already, saying, you know, it's very cinematic. There's a lot more involvement, and the characters actually have more to do with it. I'm just on a very wait and see. Like, I've taken a kind of a step back from any kind of hype for what the story is going to be. But I think the new patrol space, just seeing it last week on the stream, you know, seeing how you're sacrificing these very specific things to start an encounter, and then there's sort of a boss fight geared around that. I kind of like what they're doing with bosses as well. I think that's really smart.
yeah, a lot of the new mechanics and stuff that's going to be a lot of fun. Like, we saw kind of during the Bungie live stream, the third one there, that new strike, the Shield Brothers.
Yep.
Where you're kind of fighting two bosses at once, and one is like a melee only, and he's kind of charging you the whole time. The other one's like a range, like he'll shoot mortars at you.
Absolutely.
That seems like it's going to be a lot of fun to have to deal with. Because in the past, like, bosses have kind of just been like more bullet spongy.
Valista Arc being one of the worst. Yeah, one of the worst.
Although, not this week before the reset, but last week there was the Nightfall Strike was Valista Arc, and it was Solar Burn.
Oh.
And so people just went in there with their Galahorns and their Icebreakers.
Of
and
course
like
they did.
I think me, Stan, and Brian all ran it. We all have Max Galahorn, and it's just like we each fired one rocket, and he just like went down, and it was just like the coolest thing, kind of like a nice send off before the patch to just wreck with those
I'm sure
guns.
that was intentional. That had to be intentional. Nice. That's cool.
So yeah, we're gonna see. Well, I'm just gonna get rid of some of the stuff that I've been picking up. What do you think you want to do now?
So let's see.
What is there?
I mean, you can go to Crucible to handle some of those weapon bounties if you want.
Yeah.
Just keep showing people, or excuse me, the Arms Day stuff. They're not weapon bounties, but they seem to function somewhat like them.
Kind of, yeah. Like you're going out
what
and
you're doing.
Completing quests.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
That could work.
Yeah, sniper.
We're on almost our last half hour streaming. Of course, IGN. So what are your two buffs right now? Just sorry, I'm curious. Back out. They just take you out, right? So you have Radiant Light. Okay, that's your XP gain. Mercy of Osiris. Oh, so you still
have like that. I guess I must have one of the boons active.
Yeah. Okay. Were you playing Trials this weekend?
No, I missed it on this weekend actually.
Okay.
Yeah, like once I got everything I needed besides the messenger, and then I had some, like, after they kind of released the information that like you wouldn't be able to bring your legendaries with you into year 2, I was like, oh well, I don't really need it then. But
okay.
Yeah.
Fair
enough.
enough.
So I'll use this.
All right, so you're gonna take the Hake Test A.
That's gonna be tough though. This is a sniper rifle,
kills.
and you're gonna get double kills in PvP.
In PvP, yes.
I better just do like one, because that's.
Oh no,
not
actually,
easy.
it's anywhere. Sorry, it's anywhere, not PvP.
Oh,
whoa, back up. Yes.
Oh,
anywhere. No,
okay.
The other sniper rifle, which is Omalon Test RR1, that is get kills in Crucible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's try that one.
You got. Yeah. Yeah. No, the other was just double kills. And you need one more grenade kill. How about that?
Should we jump in? Yeah, let's jump into some Rift. Rift is fun. Have you had a chance?
The PS4 year one exotics, are they now yours?
The PS4 year ones? I don't
Yeah.
know if those show up until Taken King drops.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't though. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Okay, okay.
Um,
So what mode you gonna jump into? Oh, you going back to Rift?
going back to
You're
Rift.
not- you weren't tired of that?
No,
I'm
man.
kidding. That was tough. It was hard. Let's see. Oh, we got an answer from. Let's see. Oh, this is a good question. Okay, so Kung Fu Jesu, great name, on Twitch. I'm most excited about the new weapons and more story in the open world area. Can you guys tell us what you did to prep for Taking King, like saving bounties? So I'll start off in
Yeah,
a
go for
second.
it.
So I've actually been stacking 5K bounties for roughly a week now. Just logging in, grabbing the 5K ones, you know, putting them aside. Actually, I think I took right before the weekend or right when I got back, because I was in LA this weekend. Came back and immediately got to work on them, so that when we got the 2.0 update, not Taking King, I had all of them just sitting there. Now, one thing I have noticed that has surprised me though is I haven't seen a 5K bounty yet for the past 2 days of 2.0. They've maxed at roughly 3K, so I don't know what's the deal there. But I have them sitting there so that the minute the game goes live, I'm going to jump in. Now, of course, I have additional bounty slots now. Like, I had 9 5K bounties ready. Turns out the House of Wolves one was cashed in because that one went away. And that was the 5.5K one. It was the mini mission in House of Wolves.
Right.
You remember that?
Right.
But anyway, that's been my prep so far. I also am not touching any of my Cryptarch or Vanguard packages. I'm waiting until the Taken King to take them from the mailbox and see what I get.
That's what I was going to say is
Yeah.
me and my group have been doing if you get public events or Vanguard packages, those ones you save because those will grant you experience. Engrams and stuff like that, if you get them pre-Taken King patch, they're still on the same loot table, so you can't just like save up your engrams, then open them after the Taken King releases and hope to get
Would be
Taken
nice,
King
but
gear.
no,
Yeah,
yeah.
that would be OP.
Cheating,
Yeah.
I believe, is the word you're looking for.
All right, we're gonna try this
But
sniper
yeah,
rifle.
that's been my sort of story. So then you've been just sort of hanging on to public events. You've been doing
Yeah,
that
and the
daily.
Vanguard packages.
Okay, got it.
Charging the spark.
Got your Thorn. Thorn has been changed
Yeah,
somewhat.
trying to.
Yeah, I got my Thorn because I had the bounty as well, but I wasn't really looking forward to using Thorn in year 2. Is Thorn? Thorn wasn't on the list for year 2.
The spark is available.
What?
Thorn wasn't on the list for year 2 bounties. I mean, year 2 exotics.
Spark runner.
No.
Yeah.
It was not.
Push forward.
And Thorn is still in 2.0. It's still Thorn. You know, like it's still kind of annoying to fight. It's just not quite as OP as it was before.
Yeah,
like the dot is definitely less lethal, and it's just not as easy. Like before, I could look all the way down to this sniper and kind of do like, be able to take him out. And now it's just not really is the same way anymore.
The spark has arrived.
All right, you got the spark.
Behind.
You got a guy on your left though.
Oh.
Ah!
Down but not out, spark runner.
Okay. Finnegan lost the spark.
You get points for even picking it up though, so it's nice to try.
So is there any way to prep on the Crucible side of things? Like, can you stack Crucible bounties as well? Is that even recommended?
I don't think. I mean, you can. I don't think they actually do anything for you.
Yeah, what's the most you can get a Crucible bounty at? I don't know that off the top of my head.
Like experience?
yeah, experience-wise.
2,500, I think.
That's
No, I think there's 500. I think there's 5K ones, but
okay.
Spark ready. Take it. Enemy has the spark. Stop them.
boom, one headshot.
Enemy
Nice.
runner near.
Oh,
Oof. Getting hectic in there. Oh, you stopped the runner.
oh yeah.
And
Oh.
you got your erupting light
And my
bounty.
grenades is still killing people.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
why lightning grenades are really annoying.
That's good.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you've got any ideas as well you want to share, like ways that you're prepping for year 2 and for the Taken King, definitely let us know. Those are the only things I know to do. Like a friend told me a couple weeks ago, hey, you should have started stacking your 5 kids. And I was like, yep, I'm on it.
Yeah, that's smart.
Enemy runner active.
Oh, how do I miss that shot? Oh,
So Edward Starbucks says the highest bounty, I'm assuming he meant Crucible, that he saw was 3K. So there's that. Ooh, headshot. Nice.
Get out of here, runner.
Is down.
Oh, what? How many golden gun shots did that guy have?
Oh, did you get caught?
I got golden gun.
I missed it. That's the worst.
Charging the spark. Heavy ammo available.
Hard to kill people with a sniper rifle when none of them want to peek.
Your runner has the spark.
Yeah.
Your runner is advancing.
Oh man, runner's moving up.
Runner down.
Oh,
No. Have you run the spark in yet?
not in this match.
At home?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Last night I spent, I don't think I lost last night. And then I don't think I've won today.
Yeah. Well, you can't really talk to your teammates and run the stream, so
Yeah.
it's kind of acceptable. But I'm sure folks,
Gosh, they're
I'm sure
everywhere.
folks can understand. Yeah, they are kind of everywhere.
Spark has arrived. Stop the enemy runner.
Get him? Oof.
Enemy
I got
runner
one.
incoming.
So Hyper Assassin 12 is asking, is there any reason to get the gear from the older raids once Taken
Enemy
King
runner
releases?
neutralized.
Probably not. Maybe if you're rolling a new character, but even then.
Even then, it's not really useful.
Yeah.
No, unless you consider like sentimental reasons, valid
Yeah.
reasons.
I do kind of wish endgame sort of legendary gear had a table the same way you see the exotic sort of, like you can go to that exotic kiosk and see all the exotics you've had.
Yeah.
I kind of wish you could do that for legendaries, especially for just raid gear specifically. Some of that stuff is luck, takes forever.
And
like
a lot
on
of it looks
Xbox-
really cool too.
Yeah, a lot of it does look really cool. It's a shame to kind of walk away from some of that stuff.
Yeah, I think
Approaching the rift. They've defeated your spark runner.
the one, just like cosmetic reasons would be the only reason to get some of that gear back.
Oof,
Come here,
oof,
come here, come here.
oof.
Recoil on this gun is ridiculous.
Okay,
Spark charging.
okay, you got a spark charging. Oof. Spark in 5. See how this goes.
Spark ready. Take it.
So many.
Okay, spark's available.
Gosh.
Oh, so much.
Yeah, it's just like it's hard to pick it up because people just like throw grenades on it and
Yeah. Still going.
Runner has the spark.
Okay, your runner has it, but
I need to
is
go
he
defend
is
him.
he going in solo? It seems he is.
he's going all out.
Your runner is advancing.
Yeah.
Stopped your spark.
Your runner is not going to get far if he's running it by itself.
Also, if they get this heavy, that's not.
Put a grenade on it? Oh no, you
I
don't
don't
have it
have
yet.
one up.
Charging the spark.
Alright, charging less than 10. Oof.
Galahorn?
Galahorn in
Galahorn
Crucible?
in PvP.
What?
Okay.
Mm.
Hello, tryhard.
Stop them. Enemy runner near.
Oh no, 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 no! They got us.
Ignited your rift.
They did? Is that the first score they've had?
I think that's the first one, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, judging from the points, it's been pretty close this game.
I'm working on my sniper. It's not been going very well. Oh my gosh, you
man,
too?
Man, oh.
That just looked like a dead body to me.
Why is he running forward? What are you doing? There was like 3 guys there.
I want that spark.
The spark is available.
Yeah, I hope you get that spark. I'm surprised you're not using any weapons from Trials.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Trials, the one weapon to use is Messenger, and I don't have it.
Hmm.
Enemy runner approaching the rift.
Got him.
Yeah, like Messenger. I mean, I guess Jewel is okay, Jewel of Osiris, but like it's not better than Thorn, and it's not better than Last Word.
Yep, yep, yep.
Charging the spark.
Nice. All right, you got a spark in 10. Oof, don't get dead.
Just take a lot of damage just coming up to it.
Yep, that was pretty beefy.
Spark ready. Take it.
Okay, he got dropped. Spark's still available.
Stop the enemy runner. Enemy runner in
Where'd he go? He went this way.
Do you like it better when
Nice.
No.
All right, well you dropped him.
Do I
That's
look like
good.
I care?
Postmore and double
Back
down.
in there.
It's been a rough day for us here on the on Rift. Oosh. Did they announce the next Iron Banner?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
Just out of curiosity. You got a helmet, which you're probably not going to want.
Yeah, it's. Yeah.
No thanks.
I mean, you're probably not going to find blue gear that's replacing your legendary gear until, you're level 36 or 37.
Yeah.
And even then, it may be just tough to find. Now I'm committed, man. We need to win one.
You're going
Rift
to win
game.
one whether we like it or not. All right, well, there you go. Mr. Poke Thunder asks, can I sort of reacquire the Stranger's Rifle without having to make a new character? I believe you can. So if you go to the Abandoned Quest kiosk, you can see that the storyline chapter that leads to that rifle is there as a quest, and you can pick it up again. So I'm assuming you'll be able to get that rifle back, because most people dismantled it. Like, it wasn't a great rifle. It was.
Yeah.
I still don't know who the stranger was, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't.
She's just like, here. I'm like, oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
I guess. Who are you again?
It is a legendary now, though, if you go back and reacquire it or get it again.
Yeah. It was a blue when you got it.
Yeah.
Well, what's with the retcon? What's that about?
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. But someone linked me a photo
Yeah?
on Twitter and was like, it's legendary now. And I was like, oh, snap. It is. Cool. So that was enough Thorn. Also, the sniper did not go all that well. I still need 80% more to go. What weapon do you want to see here? Last word?
Let's see. Yeah, go with
Suros?
some, I think you should keep the. Wait, what do you're doing fine with Thorn. I
Yeah.
don't know. I thought that performance wasn't too bad.
They've all been pretty bad. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, it's hard. It's hard work. I know it's tough. That's why I don't play Crucible. I say mean things. Definitely won't play it on stream. You can catch me after.
One day we'll do a lot of Crucible.
Yeah.
If my crew is on.
Yeah.
Maybe on launch day.
I
No,
remember
not on
wh-
launch day.
I remember when Trials came out. Destin Laguirre, awesome friend, good guy, tells me. So we decided to do a commentary together, and we sit down, and he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna talk to my team in my ear. You're gonna do some commentary and some setup. You lead." I'm like, "All right, yeah, sure, it'll be fine." And then I start, like, I do the intro. Trials begins. Destin and his team just go like super crazy aggro, and I could not get a word in because Destin's like barking orders,
Yeah.
saying where to go, what to do. So if you ever watch that video, we cut to the victory screen because I could not say anything. It was hilarious, and I love Destin to death. He's an awesome dude. But I was just like, Destin, I couldn't talk. And he's like, yeah, I know, we were trying to win, and I'm like, well, fine. I see what happened there.
That's super funny.
And they won. He ended up getting a cool piece of gear too, and the video went up right away, like our first kind of jump into the Trials of Osiris.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I think I just run
that
right
was
by me.
that was the weekend before it was discovered. Oh, you can go to Mercury, and oh, there's this crazy stuff you can get,
Enemy has the spark.
which was pretty exciting.
Enemy runner advancing.
Yeah, those like trials is necessarily one of the tough things to do that requires like a ton of communication and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, no, for sure. It's intense. All right, so the Frieder asks, he deleted Hardlight. Can he get it back? Yes, you can. If you head on over to the Vanguard, you will find a kiosk for exotic weapons or exotic armor that you have dismantled or have discovered. It was recommended, though, if you currently have an inventory of whatever, not to dismantle it until after Taken King comes out. So you may want to sit on that stuff. Even though your level's been assigned, I think you're still sort of recommended to keep that on. And they are coming.
Oh, I wish I got it. He's going right into the belly of the beast.
Yeah, that's not going to go well.
I'm gonna back him up though.
Oh, is
Go,
it gonna
buddy!
be a
He's
dunk?
gonna do it.
Is it gonna be a dunk? It's
Oh.
a dunk!
Enemy rift igniting.
All right. Is that one of your regular people?
I don't know.
Ugh. It's okay. You got dunked.
Yeah, that was one of my buddies. See, look, he has like plus. He's like 29.
Nice.
After that, yeah, it's like 2,000 points or something.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best to save this one, but Dion Troji, I think is his name, or Dion Troy. I wish we could have dogfights with ships in Destiny. I think
be
a lot
cool.
of people do, especially because when you played Halo Reach, you got a peek at some of that stuff.
To the rift.
I think it'll happen over time, but it's definitely not happening right now. Oh, someone else got him.
No, yeah, but I'm gonna score. I'm gonna do it. Can feel
Oh
it.
man, he deleted a month ago. Oof, I don't think you can have that back. Sorry, man.
What a time to have the sprint bug right now. Oh!
They got you, Spark Runner. Get back in.
You ever get that sprint bug?
What's
Where
the
like
bug?
you're sprinting but you're going just normal speed.
Oh no, that has not happened. Actually, it may have. Is it Crucible only, or have you noticed it in PvE?
That's a good question. I notice it all the time in Crucible, but I don't think it's exclusive to one or the other. Oh, I do that all the time. Throw the grenade too high, stick it to the wall right in front of me.
Spark is available.
Oh, I want it. I want it.
Okay, let's see. Dion Troy also asked earlier that he hasn't played Destiny for a while now. Could he jump back in after a couple of months? I'd say yes.
Certainly.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what level you were at, and I do think the weapons you have play a factor on how much fun you're having. I have to be honest, like, it's one of the reasons I kind of neglect my Xbox characters, because I just don't have good weapons on that character. Like, I still have, like, very basic Vanguard legendary weapons, and we occasionally raid, but I have not had any luck. Like, if I had Fatebringer on my Xbox, I would be playing it just as much, if not more.
Yeah,
But
for
with
sure.
Taken King, I'll probably get a chance at some cool weapons, and I'll probably be able to even the gap. But right now, it's been PS4 mostly because of the gear that I have.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like, I've been saying it before, but like Taken King is the perfect time to kind of jump back into the game
Yep.
if you're.
Enemy runner.
Oh,
Did
and
you just
only
go
got
under you?
one of them.
Did you stop the runner?
I stopped the runner, but I can't believe I only got
Yeah.
the runner.
They all kind of about face. That was kind of amazing. I didn't expect that.
I really want.
Spark
Oh.
charging.
See, before that would have killed him.
Ooh. Nate likes cats. Oh, you had him. Nobody cleaned that up.
The spark is available.
Sean, do you have a favorite map so far? That's coming from Fools Get Dunked on Twitch.
I really like Blind Watch. Any of the Mars maps, really. Oh, I'm gonna score this time. I feel it. Save me. Or don't. Bloody
Okay.
dancer. Yeah, Blind Watch is one of my favorites. I like Black Shield. I like a lot too, which is another Mars map.
Yep.
A lot of people don't like this one. I forget what this one's called. This is a Venus map, but I forget. Thespia or
Love
something
the
like
House
that?
of Wolves sort of touched everything. Or just the...
Yeah,
follow and
actually,
look to everything.
honestly, the House of Wolves maps are just awesome.
Yeah?
Like I think they're all of them are really good.
Nice. Okay.
Enemy runner active.
What from launch do I like? Oh my god.
Heavy ammo on the way.
Yeah,
Enemy runner advancing.
It's a rough day here on Rift.
we're gonna win this one though.
We're in the lead though.
Leading.
We've had a dunk. It has happened. And
And I'm
there's
gonna
6
get this.
minutes left in the match.
Oh wow, they just scored on us.
You're falling behind. Heavy ammo available.
What?
Payback.
What?
Yeah, that was rough.
I fired mine way before he fired his.
It's true.
We need to score. I need to
I'm
score.
watching the replay on Twitch. Actually, he fired first.
What?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
The second he made it over, you just see. I don't even think he pulled it up to aim. He just let it loose.
Go Rift. I'm
Okay.
coming with you, buddy.
Henry Benedict, it is all on your
you
shoulders. Bobbing and weaving.
Runner moving in.
Oh,
Stop your spark runner.
oh, that's hard. Okay, you got the kill.
Charging the spark.
So, JMock18 asks, what's your personal favorite exotic?
Last word.
Really?
Pre-nerf though.
Why?
Because I don't know. Oh no! Don't fall off the edge.
Oh, sorry.
Last word. It took
Getting
me a while.
close. You got to win this match.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
keep,
yeah.
But keep going. Just want to put
It
that
took
out there.
me a while to get used to the last word. Like, not everyone can get used to the fact that you don't ADS really with it. You kind of just like hip fire and stuff.
Yep.
But once you get used to the hip fire, it's so good, man. Like, it fires so fast and the TDK is so low that it's just like, it's the best. I thought it was the best gun in the game. Like, I can't believe that they nerfed Thorn.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe that they nerfed Last Word more than they nerfed Thorn.
Yeah.
Because to me, like, Thorn was... I would get the better of Thorn players, like, 90% of the time, I would say.
With last word?
Yeah, like, if it was me versus a Thorn person, I would beat them 90% of the time.
Okay. The I will say the custom animation on that gun I always thought was really cool too.
Oh,
Just
like-
kind of seeing the gunslinger
sure.
spin, and there was sort of a trick to it. It was the only gun I think in the game that had that.
Yeah.
At least in the hand cannon class, I never noticed a custom animation in the pulse rifle, auto rifle, or scout rifle department. Just putting that out there.
Lost the lead.
Eesh. I don't know if I have one though. I have to think about it. Like I was definitely most excited when I got Hawkmoon, and
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
room just turned on me in an instant. Like I was playing, I'll never forget it. I was playing Vault of Glass, and we just finished defeating Atheon on hard, and all of a you got them both, and all of a sudden, you know, it pops. I got Hawkmoon, and then the whole room goes, I hate, like everyone. Everybody in that room, all 5 of them, just turned on me. And then it was very funny because we played another thing, I think, a few days later, and I got a second Hawkmoon.
Oh my gosh.
And it was half of the same group. So there was plenty of salt shared that
yeah, I
evening.
can imagine.
But you know, I definitely liked it because it just felt like this really, really... I've always been a fan of the hand cannon class. I'm kind of sad that it's getting nerfed, honestly.
Yeah.
Spark charge.
Yeah, but that, I would say, was the exotic that I had the most fun with, and the most fun acquiring.
So, yeah, see, that's another thing I'm really sad about is I just don't have the ability to experience Hawkmoon as it was intended coming over to this platform. I would have liked to.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Gains the lead.
Oh my gosh, this is really close.
I mean, last word's in year 2, so that's good.
Yeah.
Signs of life. Signs
Yeah.
of life, some would say. I do
I will
kind of wish,
just-
though, there was
yeah.
one gun per class that had that kind of special treatment. In terms of custom animation, custom reload, like just watching the gun kind of kick back the way it would. Like, I thought touches like that were very cool.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
got a spark in 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this.
Yeah, Twitch coming through, asking some pretty good questions.
Defeat is imminent. Enemy runner active. Stop them.
No, they picked it up. Now I have to like be hawk-eyed for this runner. Oh, did we stop him? We did.
Nice. Okay.
Oh
it's
my
so
gosh.
close. It is so close. What happened?
Oh, there's a lot in there. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go super him.
Dunk you very much.
You outplayed them.
You
We
did it.
won.
We got a win.
Took us a while.
It did take us a while.
We did it.
It's 10 minutes left on the stream, and we
Hooray.
decide to get a win in Rift. What is the deal? Rift on Thieves' Den. You saw it here. Finnegan endures, along with the help of his team.
We didn't even. I think we scored once. That was just like grinding it out, man. Getting lots of kills. Oh,
Yeah.
look, another ugly Mark of the Conqueror. What do you think? Do we have time for one more, or
10 minutes? What do you think? Ben Janka, what say you? He shrugs. That is not an answer. He says play.
queuing it up?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I can't wait to see how year 2 develops, and especially like I'm gonna take my Hawk Moon in. I'm gonna take all the weapons I can in. Hawk Moon's a year 2 exotic, so that'll be fine. Yeah, Signs of Life. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I'm just also I'm excited to see like what exotics we have no idea about. You know, like there's gonna be some cool new like what is that new Galahorn, right? You know,
Yeah, what'll be the replacement? Yeah, no, good question. Good point.
will it be like sleeper simulant? Is it gonna be like I would? Oh man, like how likely do you think? We already know that they're heavy, or that there's a new heavy weapon type with swords. You know, we don't exactly know what they do or how they work yet.
Yep.
But like, what other weapon types could there like would you want in an ideal world to exist in Destiny?
Man, no. I mean, I wish they would continue to explore the melee class. To be honest, like it shouldn't just stop at swords. Like I would try like other weapons in the category to see if that takes off. But that comes from me being a Monster Hunter player. Like I'm a big Monster Hunter player, and I love just the feel of really good melee combat.
Right.
What I saw like last week on their stream made it look like that sword was really cool.
Yeah.
So I would almost want to see a bit more experimentation with. I'm not saying like Final Fantasy VIII like gunblades here, but I am saying like something that maybe brings them both together.
Sure.
But that said, Bungie has not been gun shy, or maybe slightly gun shy with Destiny in that. Think about it. They had like, what was that pistol that they had as a special weapon in House of Wolves? The one that Vestian Dynasty, which
Yeah,
Fran
the sidearm.
Mirabella famously bought twice. Love it so much. He got it as a reward, and then he hovered over and bought it by mistake. But that was, so they put that there. Let's see what else. And then there was like you had your fusion rifle in the primary slot, the exotic.
Yeah.
On that. The Vex Myth of
Vex.
Blast, yeah, which was always really good.
That's what I love. I mean, I actually really like. I would love to see a little bit more experimentation with that, right? Like they've kind of shown an ability. I have not played
Memento?
this map yet.
Oh, I've seen this map before. This should be cool. This is a nice space.
This is cool.
Yeah.
A little bit of experimentation in that regard. Like, yeah, you mentioned Vex. Like, also No Land Beyond. Like the primary sniper rifle. Just like a little bit more.
Will ignite the rift.
Oh, we're gonna try. We're gonna go to last word.
Sure.
What I would love to see is like a Spartan laser or something like
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
So the other thing about the last word was like
Gains the lead.
it's meant to be a close range weapon, like get up in their grill and like get them down. But then
Yep.
if you took your time, like an ADS, you could feasibly just like take your time and aim down sights and get like 81 headshots and still kill people in 2, maybe 3 shots.
Yeah.
And that was OP. And
Sure.
I understand why. Oh no, I fell.
Okay, at least the enemy runner got stopped. All right, and there we have it. Last word. One of the Finnegan favorites.
Oh, I love the last word. Even now that I'm using it and it's nerfed, and it feels very nerfed, I still think it's like
One of you, yeah. It's still
it's just
up there.
it works the way I want that gun to the way I want guns to work.
Fair enough.
Although I do need to be working on my sniper rifle,
Your runner has the spark.
so I'm gonna do that.
Your runner is advancing.
All right, you got a runner taking it in. You need to back him up though.
Your team
Ooh,
has ignited
and
the
that was a
enemy
dunk.
rift.
Off-screen
that
dunk,
not a-
but a dunk.
How are those
You
not
guys
headshots?
jumped ahead.
You're watching that.
Yeah, I saw it.
Gosh.
Okay, you got that one, but wasn't the headshot. Oof. Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh man, it's gonna get ugly.
Has arrived.
No.
It did. He's got red
Enemy
death.
runner active. Stop them. Enemy runner approaching the rift.
Oh
Wonder
no.
if this week Xur is
Oh.
gonna sell something insane. Like you have to wonder. Ooh.
This week?
So
That would be
Sean-
awesome if
Yeah.
he did, but I
Mhm.
don't think he will.
Yep. So Sean, you got a question. What was your favorite moment from year one? And he apologizes if this was already asked. This is Silvar Loki.
Spark is available.
My favorite moment from year one.
Enemy runner. Enemy runner advancing.
I'm gonna throw Brian Malkowitz under the bus here. It was definitely when it took him like 25 minutes in Vault of Glass to jump from the platforms. Like,
Oh man.
it was his like first time in there or something like
Yep,
that, and all these rockets.
Rockets. Yep.
I remember having like I was laughing the whole time that happened. Like just watching him try and
Sure.
jump all those platforms and failing over and over
So I
again.
did kind of the same thing to our GM pair. We took him to Vault of Glass, Destin and I, and I was kind of watching him struggle. And I kept taking pictures and tweeting each time he jumped and just fell to his death. But it was all love. I think though my favorite moment probably had to be Vault of Glass, like just experiencing that. Especially the fight with Atheon. I think
Oh,
your first
yeah.
time at Atheon is just
Your rift.
it's intense
Yeah.
because everyone's barking orders, what you should be doing, and just kind of understanding your position in all of it. And if any one piece of teamwork doesn't work out, like the team is screwed, especially on higher difficulties.
Yeah,
The lower ones, not so much.
that's just a fight like even more so than Crota. I think there's just a lot going on in the Atheon fight that makes it a really interesting encounter. Like you got people getting portaled to different planets and stuff, and it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
Runner out.
Yeah, there's actually a fun story behind how that was discovered, but I'm not at liberty to share a lot of it.
ooh.
That's somebody else's story to tell one day. But it essentially is like one of the coolest ideas I think I've seen in a shooter in a while. Just sort of separating a team and finding ways to make them work together towards
Yeah.
the same goal. Like that, to me, is just the mark of really good design.
Certainly. I'm gonna get this spark. I'm gonna do it.
So we got a good question in from Disco89. Are you going to wait until you finish the raid to finish the review? I don't know. I definitely... It's going to have to be a conversation with our reviews editor for sure to see how we feel about that. I mean, I do feel that, reviewing Destiny without the raid is kind of not a great idea. Like,
Yeah.
I think that the raid is ultimately part of the overall score and what that game is. But given... that we do want to turn something around quickly, it does put us in a weird situation, right? So I got to see what our reviews editor will say about that. And so there you have it. Sean is closing out his match here on Rift, and we're done with our Destiny live stream here on IGN Plays Live. Now, IGN Plays Live is a weekly, pretty much you can watch it 3 days a week. Normally Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 1 to 3 p.m. Pacific time. However, next week, special exception, because it's Taken King. All about Taken King next week. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we will be streaming. Keep your eyes out for that. And for Sean Finnegan, I'm Jose Otero. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back next time on IGN Plays Live. Hello, IGN. My name is Jose Otero. I'm here with Sean Finnegan.
How's it going, Jose?
And you are watching IGN Plays Live. And guess what? We're playing Destiny. Surprise! The 2.0 update went live yesterday, and we are going to jump into some Crucible matches. We're going to maybe run around the tower, do some PvE. And of course, you can always participate in the action a couple of ways. First, on Twitter with the hashtag IGN Plays Live.
The pre-Taken King patch went live yesterday, including all sorts of manner of changes. There's
Big and small.
Yeah, new strikes over from PS4 are now available on Xbox One. There's all sorts of changes to the weapons and the tuning and the balance, and basically we're just going to jump in and kind of get a sense of all of that stuff. Like, there's a lot to, like, we have to basically relearn the game, what was strong before may now not be as strong and all that stuff. So we're going to go exploring, and we're going to go kind of show you and give you a hands-on look at what all that stuff is like.
The great Galar nerf of 2015, as we like to call it.
Yeah, exactly. So I had some hands-on time with it yesterday. Like, Galahorn is still strong, but it's not that. It's not, like, amazingly strong.
Small
like
rockets
before.
are not causing as much damage as before.
Everything looks the same, but let's go to the character screen real quick.
Let's do it.
So the big sort of difference between the Taken King and pre-Taken King, let's call it vanilla Destiny, was the light level and the level system are now two different things.
Yes, but light level still plays a factor with attack and defense, right? Whereas your leveling can be independent.
Yeah, exactly. So you see here, I have light 164, which is most people come in after the transition to patch 2.0 at around 147, but I switched my mark here, which this is another small change, is that class items like marks, or like if you're a Titan it's a mark, if you're a Warlock it's a bond, and if you're a Hunter it's a cloak.
Yep.
Those were primarily cosmetic and faction based before, so for like reputation and stuff. Nowadays they add defense. Some of them will, in the Taken King, will probably have stats and kind of give you other sort of benefits. Here I have Mark of the Rising right now. I could up this and go from 130 defense to 150 with Mark of Favor, which would bring me up, as you can see when I switch here, it goes to 165 light. But 165 versus 164, not a big deal, and I hate the way this looks. I think this is ugly. So I'm going to go with this one. Titan marks are ugly, man. They're so ugly. Look at this. Like, this one, the Cloak of, or Mark of the Exile.
So my bigger disappointment is to the right and maybe down. You have...
this one?
Oh, no, Mark of the Devils. What's above it, if you don't mind me asking?
Kellslayer one.
So that was the Kellslayer one that you did after a bunch of quests, and it's only 3 defense.
Yeah,
I was just
3.
Like,
A bunch of these are low. 30 defense, 30, yeah.
So did you just buy that one that you're wearing right now?
No, this is one that I had from doing New Monarchy rep back in the day. And, like, when it comes to marks, I kind of like the smaller ones, because they just, they're not as... I basically want it to look like I'm not wearing anything there, because otherwise it looks like a skirt. Like, some of these bigger ones are just, like, what is this? That's a bath towel, Like, that's a bath towel.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna run with this one for now, 164 light. I'm running with hard light right now. I've been messing around with all sorts of weapons, because with the auto rifle buff, auto rifles are viable again in PvE now, especially 30% damage to AI combatants. That's awesome.
Clap. You want to clap.
Yeah, but I've been kind of switching between hard light, thorn, last word, which they killed it. Bungie killed my last word.
Oh no!
And minimal
they had the
multi-tool.
last word on that one. Sorry, I had to.
I guess they did. Yeah. So yeah, let's jump into it.
Okay.
We'll go do some Crucible first.
Got it. So hard light, because auto rifles are back, and your armor suggests you have been to certain places that other guardians may not have been.
I have been to the lighthouse. Yeah. You can see that too by my. I haven't yet finished my Moments of Triumph, so I'm not sporting the new emblem like everyone else, but I still think that the emblem for Flawless in Trials of Osiris is the coolest one, which you'll see me using right here. I think it's called the Eye of Osiris.
Okay.
But yeah, I have a couple of people from my fire team joining me, so we're just going to get to some PvP. We're not running exactly a full crew, and I think that's just because, yeah, we're streaming in the middle of the day,
Okay, so we're playing on Xbox One. Game looks great regardless on either system. Why don't you start with some Rift, man? Rift is the new hotness.
Yeah, Rift is the new hotness.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump into that.
So Rift, if you didn't know, is a new mode that's coming with the Taken King. And of course, as Sean may have said, this is a Taken King preview of the competitive multiplayer suite. So you're getting all the maps for this week. which is awesome. And so Rift is a mode